So there were some sharp words today from Governor J.B. Pritzker directed at Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson.
The governor did not hold back on his disappointment after he suffered a rare defeat. He was unable to gather enough votes for a bill that he really wanted. Our political reporter Marian Ahern joining us now. She spoke to Mayor Johnson today in a rare one-on-one.
Good evening to both of you. Yes, just when you thought all the Democrats, they agreed. Not so in Illinois tonight. The governor was pushing for a bill to regulate the hemp industry. It has turned out to be quite lucrative, and yet there are concerns it could be dangerous if in the hands of children. Without reaching out to the governor, the mayor behind the scenes helped block the bill, and the governor is not holding back.
I was tremendously disappointed.
Governor J.B. Pritzker and Mayor Brandon Johnson at odds, more publicly than usual, while they've disagreed behind the scenes. Not quite like this.
He calls me whenever he needs to. He doesn't call very often. Maybe in the time that he's been mayor, he's called me perhaps 5 times.
Pritzker favored a bill to regulate hemp sales. It's becoming more easily available, found in cookies or drinks at convenience stores. But the mayor, as well as Speaker of the House Chris Welsh and the Black Caucus, helped block the governor's bill. Why?
We're all in agreement with regulation, particularly strict regulation around the hemp industry. Listen, I want to protect young people.
But to go against the governor and to already have this conflict this early on in the year, when you talk about state partners for education, will that not end up being a tough one to reconcile?
So there's no conflict. We both agree that we have to have strict regulations.
Pritzker says communication between he and the mayor is so poor that in December, the governor related, this is what happened.
Once in December, we by the way, scheduled calls, and then they didn't show up.
That caught State Comptroller Susana Mendoza's attention. She noted on social media, collaborating requires active engagement. Mendoza is mentioned as a possible 2027 mayoral candidate. I asked Johnson about his low approval poll numbers. Does the negative press bother you?
Oh, I don't particularly get moved by people's opinion of me. Here's what I was elected to do, was to stand up for working people.
Back to the hemp sales. That regulation bill, Pritzker says there were enough votes if the bill had been called for a vote. So where does it all go from here? Certainly, it's an odd way to start out the year as the mayor and the governor are publicly arguing. It's something we're going to keep an eye on.
And they have the school crisis as well to deal with. Okay.
A lot on the agenda, a little friction already.
Yes.
Thank you, Marianne.
Thank you.